Hi everyone, I am Mauricio and this is my wife. Please 你介绍一下.
My name is Lily.
Today we are drinking Zhangping Shuixian. This is our highest roast one, and actually Zhangping Shuixian is roasting temperature is lower than Yancha, so even if it's like our highest roast, still preserves the original flavor of the tea, you know, because if the tea is really good, you don't want to hide it, you know, and you already know that with many teas the roasting is too high, and because maybe the base quality of the tea is not so good, you know, but this is not the case. This actually is it's not a Laocong, it's not like very old, it's like 35 years old or something. But still, you know, we also have Laocong, and if I remember correctly, the price is the same. So it's not because because the age is older, the tea is better, you know, not really. This is 35 or something, and the other is like, I don't remember if it was 60 years old or something. I don't remember now the other one, the Laocong. But still, you know, my point is, not because it's older, it's better. With this kind of tea, the difference is that the roast is very slow. They call it 文火慢炖, which is like gentle heat, slow stew. That's kind of the meaning. And this tea has like around 72 hours of roasting, so it's very roast. But still it keeps the original, like I said, preserve the original, like a bit of the orchid flavor or orchid aroma of the tea. Because Zhangping Shuixian has, you all know probably, or most of you know, that it's orchid, the original flavor of the tea is like orchid. So I will prepare this. Like here, well, I already, you know, split it in half. This is the second half because the other day I drank it. And why, you know, I use half? These days I use less tea leaves. I don't drink so concentrated. 可以闻一下.
花香.
Yes, this is, you know, of course the roasting is here, but it has a little bit of everything. The flour is here, and also the roastiness, and you know, a bit woody too. Some fruit is like a very complex mix of different, you know, aromas together. The flour is the most obvious. This kind of tea is roasted with the paper. I don't know if you know that, but they already pack it with the paper, and when it's roasted, the paper is already there, you know. It's already wrapped in the paper. Roasting is long but lower temperature because it's compressed. And because it is compressed also, to make it even, the roasting is even, it needs to be, you know, like a lower temperature and a long time compared to maybe Yancha. Well, the first brew, you know, because I don't like to say, you know, oh, this or that. Of course, the first brew is going to be lighter, but also many times if it's very clean, you know, and I trust the seller kind of, I also, you know, drink the first one. And if it's very good tea, you know, like this one, the paper is also very, very aromatic. Okay, cheers. So now we will smell the fragrance of the wet tea leaves. 现在那个热带水果，我觉得没有这么明显，更明显是不是木质香？
有
兰花。
有。
还有什么？你觉得？
芒果。
芒果是吗？
热带水果有的。
哦，有吗？
对。
Today we are using the Kai one to feel the aroma like better than everyone knows that with the Shisha teapot you cannot feel the aroma so well, you know. So that's why, basically. You know, when you brew this kind of tea, in my opinion, this kind of tea it's better not to do so, the steep not so like, to brew it for a longer time than yancha or tanzong, you know, this kind of thing, because it's compressed. And if the tea is good, you know, you don't need to care too much about, oh, it's going to get bitter, or it's going to, I mean, of course the bitterness, it has bitterness, but it's no, you know, not so strong. You know, the color, you can see probably the color like better. This producer is very experienced. I think I don't remember if it was 60 plus years old or 70 plus years old. He's a famous guy. And what I wanted to say that I forgot before is that why I am choosing Zhangping Shuixian is not as expensive as Tangzong and Yancha, but the wood examples are really good, you know, and this is the case for this tea. It's really good, and it would cost, you know, if it was a Yancha of this quality, 5 times more. So this is one of the reasons why I chose this tea. 我在说长柄水仙没有跟那个当丛或者烟茶这么贵，是不是？
对。
所以是这个原因，为什么我选择？还有那个师傅，他的经验很丰富。The craftsmanship of this guy, you know, is like he's very knowledgeable. I will smell again. You know, at some point the flower is more obvious. Sometimes it's like now the roastiness is still obvious, but then when the roastiness kind of fades, the flower is more stronger.
现在更明显感觉是比较甜，有蜂蜜的那个味道，甜甜的那个感觉。
This tea is really very, you know, very well made. Let's do another one. And now it's very sweet. 你觉得有那个木质香，你喝一下，是不是木质香会喝得出来？喝得出来吗？
有一点，
有一点是吗？You know the 老葱 the one we have the 老葱，那个木质香更明显。那个老葱，你记得那个老葱？
记得。
It's stronger, you know, because that is a characteristic of the 老葱 Zhangping Shuixian. It usually has some wood, you know, but this one, even if it's not 老葱, also has some of that woodiness. But this year's 老葱, the woodiness is stronger than the last year. The last year is lighter. Once we sold out last year's 老葱, maybe we will offer also this year's, which I already have tried, or we already have tried. And this is this year's harvest. So like I said, you can brew this tea, but you can see the color is great, you know, and it's the strength of the tea is enough. You don't need to put the whole, you know, because I notice many, you know, I notice many people who are starting to drink like very strong the tea, and actually you don't need to drink that strong, and it's better to, in my opinion, to not to consume like in excess so much caffeine, you know. And I am telling you, I used to drink 3 liters of tea per day before, literally. And that's why I am giving you this advice, but that is a personal thing, you know, you can drink whatever. 现在花你觉得浓一点吗？还是差不多？
兰花味更重一点。
更重一点是吗？ Now the flower is, you know, like I said, I think usually when the roastiness lowers, the flower, 我才说那个烘焙的味道紧一点，兰花
高一点，
是不是？ I will leave the description, the link for for this tea for the ones who are curious about it. So let's do another brew. Okay, so this is the third. 这个是第三泡吗？But anyway, like I said, this is the Zhangping Shuixian, all of the teas, even the light roasted ones or the Qingxiang, are first roast in the machine. And if it's going to be nongxiang or tanpei, like charcoal roasted, then they use the charcoal, you know. But first it has to go to in the machine. So you can see, I don't know, well, if you can see, I hope you can see that the tea leaves are pretty dark, but flexible. They are not like stiff, you know what I mean? Like very stiff when it's over roasted, you know, and the quality is, you know, bad. So anyway, guys, I am planning on doing more videos now. We were busy, but I am planning to do it more like a semi-regular thing. Hopefully, it's thick, you know. For an oolong, is thick, and even if I am not using so much leaves, and also it's, like I said, sweet, and it makes you produce like a decent amount of salivation, and the taste stays in the throat and mouth for a decent amount of time, and it's strong, you know, strong flavor. Obvious indicators, you know, of the quality of the tea. Anyway, guys, see you in the next video. Please don't forget to subscribe and to give us a like. You can help us that way, so that more people can see our videos. See you the next time. Bye bye.
Bye bye.